Enterprise Manager in MuleSoft. Now we are considering Enterprise Manager and Insight. Enterprise Manager. Insight is a troubleshooting tool that provides in-depth visibility into business transactions and events on your Mule apps deployed to Cloud Hub and on-premises servers. Servers. Insight tracks everything your data does in an app, so you can find and recover from errors that occur during message processing. Following image shows where to find transactions, events, and metadata. On Insight dashboard. This screenshot shows now the transaction level, 2 the event level, and 3 the metadata level on the Insight dashboard. With regard into search and filter transactions and events, the Insight dashboard displays the information at 3 tracking levels. The first point is transaction, logical groupings of related events that often correspond to a business view of the system. Events, low-level details of a transaction. Events map to message processors and endpoints and reveal information about exceptions and any custom business events you might have configured. Metadata, customized key value pairs that you specify as part of custom events in your application. The details that Insight tracks at this level provides information about high-level business events. The business data, if configured, appears in metadata area, number 3 here of the dashboard. As an example, we can consider this. This is how to disable business event on Insights. When you enable Insight in your Cloud Hub application, all business events from all flows are going to be tracked by default. You may not want to track events from certain flows. For example, one that is not totally related with the business event you want to track. If you do not want to track the business events from example flow 2, with an ID, we have to add the property tracking : enable default events equal false to the flow declaration here. Now the only the business events from example flow 1 are going to be tracked, and that is not shown here. That flow is different. As an example 2, we can consider how to enable Insight via the Cloud Hub API. The response should be here, and here the The objective of this is to show how to use Cloud Hub API in order to enable insight in a Mule app on a Mule application. But here with this command, especially here the app name being the relevant application name, and env-id and bearer token, the information gathered. And this is a put request. The response should be HTTP 200 OK, and you should see the response body that tracking settings attribute here was changed from previous from the tracking setting attributes is tracking level : is metadata. The nested tracking level attribute is used to set the level. Valid values are disabled metadata and metadata underscore and underscore replay. To enable or disable insight, to track the events your Mule servers generate, you should follow these ones. Step 1, sign into your Anypoint platform account. Click Runtime Manager. Step 3, click Applications in the menu on the left, and click Application in the menu column to open the management panel on the right side of the page. Step 4, in the management panel, click Insight. Step 5, click Settings in the menu on the left, and then click the Insight tab. Step 6, select one of the tracking options. Disabled to disable insight, metadata to track only events, metadata and replay to track events and enable ability to instantly replay a transaction from the console. The metadata and replay option is available for Mule 3 apps with flows that have inbound endpoints deployed to Cloud Hub. This option is unavailable for Mule 4 apps or for free or trial user accounts. Step 7, select the checkbox to confirm that you want to enable insight, and click Apply Changes. And step 8, click Apply Changes to save the application settings. This is step 4, click Settings in the menu on the left, and then click Insight tab. The arrow shows the Insight tab on the settings page. Here you can see tracking options, disable to disable insight, and metadata to track only events, and metadata and replay to track events and enable the ability to instantly replay the transaction from console. As an example 4, we can consider status stalled. The event has been put on hold due to an exceeding the maximum number of events to be processed per transaction, 10,000. Any event above this number is set as stalled and then processed after the number of events to be processed is no longer exceeded. As an exception example, we can consider status failed. The event failed while being processed and has an associated exception. As an error example, we can consider insight service unavailable. Please try again later. when trying to enable Insight for a hybrid deployed application, this error occurred, and this is in the environment with runtime manager.